Numero quattro in our Hammer Frankenstein-a-thon, Frankenstein Created Woman, released in 1967. So we start off on kind of a weird note with a random guy being guillotined. Well, you might be asking, what does this have to do with Frankenstein? Well, let's just say his son watches from afar and gets mentally messed up. We skip ahead a few years, where Hans, played here by Robert Morris, and a doctor named Hertz, played by Thorley Walters, are trying to resurrect Frankenstein, once again, played by Peter Cushing. And he's apparently been like this for a whole hour. Well, how? Well, apparently this movie is connected to the evil of Frankenstein, according to what I read on Wikipedia. But wait, if we saw how he died in his castle exploding, how would they have been able to get his body, put him in ice, and then revive him within an hour? Movie logic makes no sense sometimes. Anyway, Hans is the lover of a bar girl named Christina, played by Susan Denberg, who unfortunately has a very scarred face. But who cares? She's so beautiful, am I right? Am I right? Unfortunately, a trio of dudes don't, and constantly mock Christina, much to Hans' anger, until he beats them up, even slicing one of them in the face. That night, the jackasses go to steal wine, and when the bartender, aka Christina's father, catches them in the act, they beat him to death. But unfortunately, like most movie villains during this time in the movie, they don't get repercussions. Unfortunately, Hans is the victim of this here, being caught by the police and accused of murder, which we all know he didn't do. Despite Baron Victor Frankenstein and Dr. Hertz's accusations against the crime, Hans is unfortunately executed right in front of Christina, who commits suicide shortly after. Frankenstein and Hertz take the bodies of Hans and Christina, takes the soul from Hans's body, and puts it into Christina. An hour in, she's fully active, but she doesn't remember her past life. Over the next 30 minutes, Hans' soul takes full possession of Christina, who kills the three jackasses, before eventually committing suicide for a second time, much to Baron Victor Frankenstein's horror. And he seemingly walks away, seemingly learning a moral lesson. Overall, the story is great and somewhat tragic, focusing on Christina, and the acting's pretty good, per usual. Overall, I rate this movie an 8 out of 10.